battle set to go with.
Mm-hmm.
When going into Abyssea, if you wanted to get seals or stones or something to that effect,
right,
is a black mage, bard, a blue mage ninja,
okay,
and a thief.
And a thief. Now, when you say black mage bard, is that black mage subbing bard, or is that just a black mage
yes.
bard? Ah,
Subbing bard.
that makes more sense. And I'm a blue mage subbing ninja, and a thief. I would imagine the thief would probably be subbing. What's the word I'm thinking of? Ninja as well. Maybe dancer. Probably doesn't really matter. As long as they get to dual wield. Hello, everyone. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I forgot what date it is. July 15th, 2016. I'm Dentrolos' Deodin. I think Lanos is somewhere in here. He'll wave and say hi in just a moment. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, for the big fallout, it's Bonanza time. So those of you that bought marbles, I didn't buy as many as I wanted to. Today's the day to cash them in. I think probably they give you like what, 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's also the day they stopped doing the swimsuits. So if you didn't get your
Yay!
Galka swimsuits, then I don't know. Maybe it's still going on today. Let's find out. Actually, let's change jobs first. Moghouse. Change in job. Main job. Let's do it on Thief. Support job. Dancer. Because reasons. We're not going to be tanking tonight. Or maybe we will. It's Mr.
There,
Humpo.
I felled my first dark god.
Yay! Congratulations. And happy Friday, Mr. Humpo. Oh, was that right? I think I did. We're going to edit the macro. We're going to go to Thief. We're going to confirm. I'm not sure why the Moghouse looks so dark tonight. I don't know. It's because it looks so dark outside, too. And nasty thunderstorms this morning. It almost made me want to stay in bed. We're going to do best stock markets. That'll tell us where we need to go. And I also need to clear out some inventory space because I think I still have a whole bunch of goldsmithing stuff on me. I actually had fun last night. 8 levels, sorry. And goldsmithing, 60 to 68. Only sent me back 2.5 million. 3 million, really. We're not going to set our home point here. We are going to talk to the goblin. And the goblin's going to be like, open the box, and maybe he'll give us one of the things we're looking for. Damn it. He's never done that. Well, watch me giving us something I already have. Oh, okay. Darn. We got Dynamis gear. Not the good Dynamis gear. We got the Warriors Caligay. I don't know how to say it. Once I see it, there it is. We got Warrior Feet -1. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think that's something that you can trade back to him for. What's the word I'm looking for?
Actual armor? Yeah.
Which box do you open? The 50 token one? That is the one I do. The special mystery anything can happen box. Because sometimes you get something good. And then most of the times you get like a Yagudo feather. Or one fletching. Yeah, so let's go.
Or a damaged piece of artifact gear you can't do anything with. No.
Well, I guess technically you can go ahead and take the Warrior Feet and then upgrade it to the 119 version, and then you can use this one here with another drop of the Dynamis Feet and upgrade that to the 109 version so you can have both. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to drop it. Right there! Gone. We came here because I wanted to trade to the Imperial Noble some crystals. So you can never have too many crystals. 13 earth crystals, that's right. last time I went to the auction house to buy a stack of fire crystals, there were like only 7 stacks on the auction house, and they were going for like 6k each, which isn't a lot. I mean, seems, well, it's a little bit higher than what I normally like to spend on them. So it's got me wondering if, since now that you can store up to 5,000 crystals per character, is it simply players are now just not selling their extra stacks? And there were a lot of players that were not selling stacks of crystals to begin with because nobody uses the auction house. But I remember a time when it's like, well, I got all these water crystals. I think I'll try and vendor trash them because you get like 15 gil a crystal. Yeah, the Moogle is gone, which means no more swimsuits till next year. Sorry, folks. It was fun while it lasted. Actually, it wasn't. I really hated the cheering and the slapping and the distracting. And it was okay one time. 2 times was pushing it. 3 times was too much. Just talking is great. See, you can make the date more entertaining as opposed to making it feel forced. Let's see what we're gonna stick here. Mage's Ballad number 3 sells for 3k. That's not a lot. But hey, maybe somebody needs it. So we're gonna stick it on there. And then how much does Dolmo Stew sell for? And we'll vendor trash that one. How about a stack of sheepskin? A stack of sheepskin sells for 15k. Why? Can't you purchase them from like 1.2k? No. They sell for 200 each.
Yes,
so 200 times 12 is 2,400, and the vendors open all the time.
It's the auction house. It's the convenience of coming to one place to shop for everything you need.
15k. Oh, dude.
I reiterate, one place to shop for everything you need.
15k, NPC, like 3 stacks. Well, going back, I mean, they don't sell for 15k all the time. I mean, this history goes all the way back to April. So there's a good chance that somebody went ahead and put 7 stacks on the auction house at 15k a pop and be like, alright, I'm gonna make a ton of money, and then they'll get returned to them because, I don't know, it's like, there were 2 that sold on the 4th of July, and that was it. Nothing since then. 4th of July wasn't that long ago-ish. Kind of was. Ramhorns, I still use those. Raxa, don't think I use that. Platinum Silk, I know I didn't use. Don't know what Paladin ore is. I know this doesn't sell for a lot. Plutons, Potassium ore, Beryllium ore. Here, Aster, you get 10k. Sell mine for 9,900. Somebody's going to want to make a buck. Alright, that freed up a little bit of space. Let's see if... Wait a second. I was going to send myself some gear, hoping I could free up some space, but I had already done that. And given I could go back to my monk house and receive it, but okay. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to take this here Creed stuff. We already got a Creed Armet +1, and I want to go ahead and make a Creed Cuirass, is maybe how you pronounce it, but probably not. I'm Texan, I can get away with mispronouncing and stuff all the time. Well, maybe not all the time. We do have 9 Creed Seal bodies, and if memory serves correctly, you need 10. So, let me pull up my little mappy over here, and then see what we need to get ourselves a Creed Seal body. Alright, that's more Creed Seal heads. I don't need that. Ew, that guy looks ugly. Okay, for some reason it went straight from Creed Seal head to hands. Okay, ask why. How about more Creed Seal hands? Maybe we should just do the hands, because reasons. Here we go. Here's a guy that looks like Cerberus. He probably drops a body. Yep, Creed Seal Body, Paladin up to 4. Its name is Amarok. And we'll see what he is. Spawned with items High Quality Dalmel Hide, Jabera Hide, and Tiger King's Hide. To the triple question mark located E6 near Conflict 7. This is in Abyssea Altepa. Not a friend of Altepa. I mean, I'm not a friend of Altepa. I don't like Altepa. I'll just say that. Let's see what else drops it. Oh, Ironclad Sunder is probably where we got all 9 of the ones that we have so far. I know how to farm Ironclad Sunder. That might be the one that we do since we just need one more. And then there's also Blanga in Abyssea Ulugaron. Spawned with a rimmed wing obtained from Chillwing Huiti. And a Be-Numbered Eye obtained from Be-Numbered Bariga. Since we just need one. I know how to do it. Gonna go there. I'm gonna go Rep Signet. I don't know why. Just kind of want to. And then we're gonna go ahead and click the quest button, objective list, region. Abyssea is what you're looking for. Don't run out the door. And I forgot which one it was. No, I didn't. It's Robert. You ever forget that? Alright, Rabid Wolf. Now, in case you're asking, you don't need Signet. I don't believe you need Signet for Abyssea. I just always feel naked when there isn't a buff up there. It's a personal thing. And, you know, hang on, 14 hours. We're good for a little while. Just a little while. Click this. We're going to... And I thought we were done with Abyssea too. Actually, I knew we were never done with it. It's kind of like a... bad rash. Keeps coming back. We're going to do current region. We're going to do Port Bastock. We're going to do by the Mog House. We're going to do Yes Please. This morning, because I didn't have enough crafting last night, I was like, ooh, got a little bit of time before work. Let's hop on Dent. Let's see what guild points he needs for fishing. And it was like 3 armored Pisces. And I'm like, oh, that's Old Town Movopolis. Run down there. Pop a Frog Lure. Done. 5 minutes later, it's like 6k guild points. I'm like, that's awesome. Just got some time. Uh-oh. According to this, I've been disconnected. Of course I have. Fortunately, the deal is still recording, so better type in here. OBS won't just DC'd, but I think back with a question mark, because that's how they always ended. You know, I forget what it was called. It was the Batman stuff in the 60s. So, not the skip removal. We're gonna talk to Eric. And we're gonna... Actually, yeah, it can't be the internet, because couldn't still be playing Final Fantasy XI if the internet goes out, right? At 2 lag spikes, but still on. Woot! Thank you. I want a Traverser Stone. And we're going to say, how many do you have? Hopefully it'll give me 2. Maybe 4. Gives me 2 stones. Alright, now we're going to talk to Ernst. He's going to do the teleportation. We're going to teleport to a cavernous maw, and we're going to do Robert. Here we go. I'm going to double check Mr. Ironclad Sunderer. I want to make sure that he doesn't need like yellow procs or anything like that to get the seals. Doesn't look like it. You need red procs for Shattered Iron, Giant Chain, and Atmo the Sundering something. But I think we probably already got both those. We're going to proceed into Abyssea Groberg. And while we're going through cutscene here, I'm going to take this opportunity to make my coffee a little bit more alcoholic. Cheers, everyone! It's Friday night. I was going to say, don't have to worry about tomorrow because we're off tomorrow. Not true. I mean, we're off tomorrow.
So, do you have the basic Paladin set?
Yeah, I got the basic one. I just need the plus one.
Okay.
But I don't need the plus one. I just want to do it because I haven't done it before. I'm gonna cheer Zega on. And we're going to talk to Cornflux Surveyor. And Zega waves the Cynical. We're probably going to be going after the same pops tonight. Requesting visitant status. And we're going to... We only had 25 minutes left. Confirm! Confirm times 2. Really? Had to confirm it twice? It seems so odd. And for a second there, I thought he was wearing a Santa Claus hat. He's not. I just thought he was. We're going to exchange for enhancement effects. We're going to all enhancements. Yes. I don't think we need any keys. I mean, probably have some keys. Oops. Talked to him too fast. Or her too fast. You can tell it's a female Taru because they don't have a hyphen in their name. Batman Fusionist. Not a very Taru name, but oh well. They didn't ask me. Reinfuse previous set? Sure. Make it so. Alright. Yes. Now, I had a abyssea team, didn't I? I thought I did. There we go, trust. I'm Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo's not part of my abyssea team. Was she? No way! No. Wait. This is my abyssea Taru team. I don't even remember making these guys. I mean, obviously I did, but oh well. I'm sure it'll work out. I'm not sure about that, in fact.
I'm Jojo.
Yep, there we go. I need to go to Castles of Walls for several quests. The closest teleport I have is Sandy. Okay. It's not really that bad. Just be sure you pick up all the survival guides along the way. What you'll want to do is head out to East Ronfar, all the way to the north. There'll be a little cave to some connecting cave. If you're not max level, even if you are max level, you probably want to pick up the Sneak It and Viz from the book that's right outside the first door. There's goblins out there, but it should be okay. And then that's going to take you to Bosadine Glacier. The pass through the glacier. Exactly, the pass through the glacier. That's not what it's called. And that's bothering me that I don't remember the name. Regional info, conquest. This will tell me. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's under Farragondi. There we go. Rajmont Pass. Because that sounds like an elven name. Rajmont. Exactly. You know, you got the Rajmont Tower over there. You got Upper Dipshit's Tower over... Sorry, language. Over there. And the Crapidel. This will take you to Fayin, and you can take... No, we'll take that to Bostein Glacier, and you take Bostein Glacier out to Zarkobar, and you take Zarkobar Castles of All Baileys. And since you're already at the Castles of All Baileys, you may as well go all the way up the tower. Castle. Sorry. Get the home point. So next time you have to go out there, you have to do that again. Sir Wedgie! Happy Friday, sir. We're going to do complex number 8. Yes. These bombs have blown me up so many times. Such a long run. It is a long run, and I'm not sure, but I want to say maybe. Daoudin probably knows. Can you use your mount in Bosadine Glacier yet?
Yes, you can.
You can use your mount in Bosadine Glacier now. So, job ability, mount. I need range attack. That's awesome. Most of the time you couldn't do that. And we're going to do weapon skill. I thought I had a weapon skill button here. Oh, I had a proc 1 and a proc 2. Oh well. I'm just going to basically target this dude. And if by some chance the chariot is up and aggroes, then I'm going to put the Tarus on it. I'll run like hell. Because that thing hit me for like 9,000 points of damage last time. I think it was all Shintoto's fault. Alright, I got a pinch of Degen Ash. I think that was what we need. No, we needed a dark flame arm.
Chariots?
Say that again?
You mean fighting the chariots?
Uh-huh. In abyssea Grauberg. There's a notorious monster chariot that basically all the damage that you do to it between its weapon skills, it can reflect back onto you.
Yeah,
like
that's
twice.
the favorite move of all the chariots anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
and it was like...
That's why as you get more and more stronger, it becomes more difficult to kill him.
I'm like, stuns? Stuns? Ah, crap, we're dead.
Yes, because basically, as you approach higher and higher power, you're more likely to get one-shotted.
Yep. Which is what makes me terrified to come out over here now. Actually, it makes me terrified of most chariots now.
I literally did 30,000 points of damage to one of those things. And I got one-shotted.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, really, if you do anything over 2,000 points of damage, you know, kiss your butt goodbye, because it's like, I'll use invincible, and it probably goes straight through invincible. Like,
I mean, it's literally a ticking. You can't even do that. You got to use what's the magic one? I think it's the Rune Fencer's ability.
Oh, which would have come out after abyssea. I totally targeted a bad guy, and there's that chariot we were talking about. Well, it was there, and then it just disappeared. Maybe it's going to reappear behind me? Oh, it doesn't reappear behind me. I really hate that thing. Another Degen Ash, which... These sell for okay money. If you don't have anything better to do with them, you can go straight to an NPC, and I think they sell for like... I don't remember. It was okay money. You got an alchemist. You can actually turn them into other stuff. I want to say this guy blew me up one time too. The actual Degens. Watch, I actually have a dark flame arm somewhere on Syndicate. I completely forgot about.
I totally would not be surprised.
Dark flame arm. I don't think it's like 2 words, do you? Like dark flame, then arm. Oh, there it is. Just dropped. Where's my flee button? There it is. Flee.
Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit. That wasn't a sneeze, was it? It's okay. It's Friday night. We're allowed to belch, fart, do whatever we want because it's Friday night. Waited all week for this day. So, did you catch any new Pokemon?
Actually, I ran out of Pokeballs, and I haven't been able to get any more.
What is this?
So, unfortunately, I'm the Pokemon master without any balls.
Well, they do accept credit cards. Actually, it's true, they do accept credit cards. And I want to say somebody told me that if you take over a gym and you defend it, then you get a little bit of a stipend. Oh, never mind. That's our flask of bubbling oil right there. Disengage. A parent Zega and I was doing the exact same thing. We should be working together. It's like, hey, I just need creed seals for the body. What do you need? It's like, I'm doing iron plates. And I'm like, I'll help. You get all the iron plates, just let me get that one creed seal. And I'm like, see ya. That's how we would have done it. Like 2008. Actually, we probably had to have done that with, what, 16 other players? Ish, maybe? Probably more. Yeah. I don't know. How much fun was abyssea if you were just, like, low-manning it with, like, 6 players? In the good old days. I don't know, does abyssea count as the good old days? Or was that like after the fact? I'll trade bubbling oil to you. This guy's gonna pop up like here. We're gonna Stab at one of its eyeballs. Why do magic pots have... Oh! Another thing that I found out creepy today. Actually, it was creepy to me. The Pokemon in Pokemon Go, when they're at the menu, I left before busy, so it kind of had that same effect. If you can turn the dudes on the menu so that you can see what they look like from behind, but if you turn them ever so slightly, some of them have eyes, and the eyes will continue staring forward. So if you turn their head this way, their eyes will continue to do this. Paris does that, which is sad because when I eventually evolve my Parasect, he won't have pupils anymore. Because something else will be controlling him. So sad. Let's do a Prop 1 and see if that does anything. I don't even know if this is auto propped. Dang. Cyndaquil. It's like she's on Thief, and it's like she wants to be on Monk. But that's just triple attack. And that doesn't proc either. But maybe it'll be something that does a skill chain, and then Shantoto will do her ho 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 for the win. And we got an Nvidia Torque, a Cirque Seal for the hands, a Tikashin Fragment, and an Adios Seal for the hands. That's what that says. That's just how I pronounce it. Because I don't know how to say it. How would you say, or how would you pronounce the word A-O-I-D-O-S? Oidos?
Idolus?
Okay. How would a Japanese player say it? Oh, Dios! No, that's not how they would do it. That might be racist. Yes. I apologize if anybody if they find that offensive. I am terribly sorry. It was not my intention to offend. That was total, pure, trying to attempt flattery on my part, but ish. Alright, let's see if Tartar Kill Squad is up for this.
Actually, I'm the one that should be apologizing, because I was doing it just to be funny.
Well, I started it. You were like, well, he opened the door. We're gonna trade the thingy, and it's like, hello everyone, it's Ironclad Sunderer. And we're trying to get an attack punch going on here, and we're gonna go sneak up from behind here. That doesn't work, so we'll just go over here now. Can't even see him, can ya? Alright, I don't think my treasure hunter abilities are up. Just used them like 3 minutes ago. They're not even that long. Okay, something's up. Sneak attack's up. That attack is up. Stab it from behind. There we go, that was a little bit of treasure hunter. That's all you really need. As much treasure hunter as possible on every single thing that you ever do. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the evisceration and see if we can kill this thing faster. Because Shantoto will do her thing here in just a little bit. Wow, just on time! Should be doing magic bursting on Paladin right now. Oh well. Ta-da! Oh! It dropped an iron plate and a Creed seal. Let's get the flock out of here. Alright, next stop. Well, hold on. Is there something else in Abyssea Groberg that we need? Probably. Alright. Yes. We only needed one. I was so glad. Let's look at the hands. Yeah, what's gonna be over here? 2, 3. In Abyssea Octoa is a dude called Nightshade. He drops hand seals, but that's in Ottawa. Altepa's got the big ugly looking cockroaches dude. And then here we go, Groberg. That's a fairy. She drops seals, sometimes up to 2. And all you have to do is trade a Fey Teardrop So, something at F6. Let's see who drops the Fade Teardrop. Watch be a mob. A notorious mob. I was thinking about it. Alright, no, it's a rare drop. User spawn, look like Laurel Lee? Laura Lee? I don't know, it's getting a little slow on me now. And then something called Sealy drops it in Grubber. Where do you... Well, it's gotta be hanging out at F6. Which I've probably never been to before. Trying to scroll down. It's on the Windows machine, it's taking forever. So, there's the 6. Okay, it's probably gonna be in the Witchfire Glen. Which may not be that far. But let's just keep running forward to the, no, I don't want to log into your Wikipedia. Actually, I kind of want to, but I'm not going to. This is where I stop paying attention to what's going on in front of me, and I run straight, head first, into a chariot. And it'll be all like, oh, damn! Well, I guess we're going to a busy Ottawa. But no. So yeah. Head's already taken care of. We got enough seals for bodies, so I'm not worried about that now. We're going to go after enough seals for hands, and I'm not sure if we actually even have any hand seals already. It would be right next to these guys. No, they wouldn't. Greed seal legs. No. I'm going to have to go kill that lady like 8 times plus, probably. I know it won't be at 7. So let's see where 6 takes us. Yes. 6 will probably take us even further away because reasons. Well, somebody left the faucet running in 6. It's all wet over here. Can we go south? No. Well, maybe. Sometimes you can run these up these things. Okay, you can run up that one. Not so lucky with this one. Really? Because it would just be a hop, skip, and jump over there, but I don't know. It's not 6. 7 will take me... You can't see it because I'm in OPS. Around here. And I could just run straight up there. I don't remember where 5 does. Might not even have 5. So let's run back. We'll just do 7. I hit the flea, now I hit the spectral jig. Ooh. What if I hit the flea without the spectral jig? And then we just, after flea wears off, you turn around and slay everything chasing you. That's one way of getting killed in the old days. I wonder if Deal Zeke is up. We should kill him for old time's sake. And then if he drops the necessary key item for Azdaja, we should kill him too. We'll never get our stuff done. So like, hey, this is just for payback now. Like, yeah, you. Remember when you cast Doom on me? Actually, it wasn't Tilzik that did the Doom. I think it was Azdaja. Yep. He is up. It's Dilgeed, not Tilzik. Oh, something hit me. That's right, because you're not on Paladin right now. He's going this way. I'm going to cut him off. Shantoto.
All I can say is ROFL.
Uh-huh. Watch me get petrified. Oh, this is what we use the Proc 1 and Proc 2 on. That wasn't ready for Proc 1 yet. I think Shantoto was stinking. If ever for just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna say that missed. Because it didn't proc. I don't know why I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna go with. Don't die just yet, Dilgeed. I'm gonna try and get a proc on you. For reasons. There we go. Proc 2. I'm not even tanking. Choo-Choo's so awesome. Wow, somebody else like got more hate. And he goes down and dies. It's Robolock Bell. Okay, we didn't get the key item. Unfortunately. We did get an Esticors. I don't know how to say that either. Earring. Is that Red Mage?
Yeah, that's red mage. I have one of those.
Cool. I don't remember what it does. Well, I'm looking. I don't remember what the Nvidia torque does. Oh, that's
fast cast.
Plus 20, enmity plus 5. Exalted is magic accuracy plus 3, enhances fast cast effect. Red mage. EX rare.
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh. Did you summon Kupo Freed again?
No, well, I decided to follow my dream and be part of this crew in Racing Jima, killing tier 1 NMs. And this NM called Tailmoth the Diarmar just one-shotted me.
No!
Oh yeah.
Sacrificial Taru.
I mean, it's like, it's the blue mage to end all blue mages.
Having a flashback of Mini Illusion all of a sudden. But, where is Mini? He hasn't shown up tonight. He's at the strip club. Managing. Someone's gotta do it. Is Flea ready? Have I even used Flea yet? I don't think I have. So, I've never, in my Final Fantasy XI career, and this is, quite honestly, this is going to be a very first time for me, on any character, accidental or not, that I'm going to injure the fairy-style mob. In fact, I don't even think I've got this vertical complex number 5. Click it real quick. Yep, activate it, 1400. It's just a chunk of change now.
That's like 3 deaths in a row.
3 deaths in a row. Oh, not good.
I can't get a far enough distance away from this guy.
Is he just chasing you, or?
No, he's stationary in one spot. You got all these pets on him. But the thing is he's getting so much TP from all the pets attacking him that literally I can't do anything without him doing some kind of special move.
That's a shame. Hey, there's our Fey Teardrop. Now we just need to find... Ooh, there's a blue one. Should probably leave the blue one alone. Sturdy Pixis. It's not what you're looking for. Aha! Just a triple question mark over here. So we're going to go and talk to the triple question mark. It's going to see, you sense an aura of boundless fairy rage. A Fey Teardrop. Your keen senses tell you that something may happen if you only had this item. Alright, Taro Kill Squad. You up for this? Yeah, I think so. Alright, we're going to trade 1 Fey Teardrop. I was surprised how quickly it dropped too. If I can find it. There it is. At the very top, above the iron plate. You think you could trade an iron plate to the Gobby Box for points? Lorly Play. I don't know how to say it. Quick, I'm Choo-Choo. Use Provoke. I'm gonna get behind her and use all my Treasure Hunter stuff. Because that's totally proc now. Shanto Toboro waiting for this is over. Well, I should have like an AoE death job ability I didn't know about. Could happen. Totally just stole hate off the Choo-Choo. Which is funny because I can't do that on Paladin. If it's both Choo-Choo in the party and Cyndaquil on Pally, Choo-Choo's tanking. No matter what I do. But when it's Cyndaquil on Thief in the party, and Choo-Choo's tanking, then Cyndaquil's tanks. So it's like, man. And she's tanking now.
Well, one of 2 things is wrong. Either Cyndaquil has not enough accuracy for the fight you're trying to do,
probably,
or not enough attack power.
Combination of the 2, most likely. Because despite what everybody else says, I always say my Paladin is quite gimp still. No, we got muted. So sad. Do not chew on the earbuds. Alright, we got Creed Seal Hands. Times 1.
Yay.
1 down, 7 more to go. Alright, Sealy. Nothing personal, hon. I'm totally making it personal. Looks like you also get monk hands this way, so one day we'll get around to making those. But there's a Fey Teardrop. Is the triple question mark even up yet? No. Of course not. Is there like another one over here? No. Should be like more than one triple question mark, right? I vaguely remember that being a thing some time ago. In the old days. This little button right here that you use for taking screenshots and nothing else, only when you're in like full screen mode. I had configured on the keyboard thingy to do, what's it called? Tab! So that normally you just have to use the tab key on the keyboard and you can tab between everything. And I like the idea of being completely hands-free and just using this hands-free. I like doing everything on the keyboard. Keyboard. Gamepad. Quit messing up, Dan. God. You're gonna think you're drunk. It's not true. Something smells good though. Distractions. Apologize. Fey Teardrop. Okie doke. And look at that, we can't target it because it's standing on top of a treasure chest. Hit me for 117 points of damage. Master Chief would be so not proud. Maybe. Probably. It's a Master Chief number. Treasure Hunter again. Let's see what's available. That wasn't available. Sneak attack was. Yeah, I probably did a little bit of something. Alright, we'll go ahead and try Brock 1. Whack! And we made a friend! And by we, I mean I'm Choo-Choo, because it looks like it's totally I'm Choo-Choo. No, it seems like it's everybody now. Brock 2! I made the friend. Yeah. And these fairies just
torn up by something fierce. No.
Taco Bell? I'm sorry. Friday night humor. I apologize, everyone. But it's a fair question.
No.
Next.
These NMs are really, really tough.
I see.
These are the ones that separate the men from the boys.
Okay. Alright, we got a Centaurus earring, another Ega seal, a Naird's Lock, and 2 Ega seals. And another Fey Teardrop just dropped. I can't believe that there isn't another triple question mark someplace around here, because that's not how they used to do the game, right? I guess it is. Alright, it's an Unseelie. I don't know what that is. Probably the same thing as just blue. The tabbing drives people crazy. I apologize for that. Drives me crazy too. I'm like, can't take the tab noise anymore. Make it do something else. So you could probably do like a DAT swap or a DAT swap, if that's what you prefer to call it. And instead of every time when you hit the tab key, it going, you could change it to like a Moogle's Kupo, so that that's, I don't know, wouldn't drive one crazy either. Probably would. See, here, do I have a key?
Okay, so really quick, I know this is a really off the topic one, but
yes.
Do you recall the name of the black bunny-looking creature from Final Fantasy XIV.
Black bunny-looking creature from Final Fantasy XIV. I know what you're talking about. No, I don't remember the name. Does that help?
Nope. But I did remember the name of it now.
Ta-da! Is it the Black...
Spriggan!
Spriggan? That's an anime. Which I think it is. We are now going to trade Fae thingy. Where was it? It was outside of the desert town where monks started. I don't even remember the name of the city. That's the kind of Final Fantasy XIV player I am. Got a Rem's tail? Oh goodness. Do I have any space to like store some of this stuff? View house. Mod case. Yeah, you got like 10 slots right there. Well, move some of that stuff over. It's just taking up space. I'm actually near some Spriggans in 11 at the moment. Did they bring the Spriggans back in 11? Or...
I don't believe that they have.
No. There is a Fungar, if I remember correctly, that goes by the name Spriggan in 11. I think. You'll have to let me know if that's even close to being right. Probably is. Let's go ahead and keep the Nvidia torque and the earring and the... Sure, why not? That thing too. They are undead human people. Oh. Okay, so not Fungars. Sorry, Fungar friends out there if I refer to your race as undead human people. We're gonna do the trade button again. We're going to... It's Friday night. I have to apologize for everything we do almost. Although...
That totally did not go well.
Yeah.
So we start the next fight, and...
You
know, I get my beast out there, and I'm ready to start attacking. And I completely missed the message that said to pull back. So naturally, I died.
You sure you own it?
I replied, but, you know, change that to just one shorted.
One shorted? Nah. It's like, I saw the message. That's not my playstyle, guys. I'm all in. And, you know, it's good enough for Leroy Jenkins. It's good enough for me.
Yeah, that would be me at this point. Because everybody's got the strategy, and they're all, you know, okay, do this, go in here, and then when he starts doing this, pull back, and...
Are they like in a voice chat system, and you're not because you're with us right now? And
I
therefore...
don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one thing I didn't like. Back when the PS2 players were playing with the PC players, and we were doing Dynamis, and the PC players, we were all on Ventrilo and that kind of stuff, and we were just chatting away and having grand old time, and all the PS2 players were like, why isn't anybody saying anything? He's on the keyboard. And then it's like, they can't hear us. Like, why are we whispering? And I'm like, because they can't hear us. And I'm like, guys need to get out more. But, so much drama that would go on in Dynamis. It's like, it's Dynamis gear, people. I mean, even back then, I want to say it wasn't really wow. So it looks like the fake teardrop's 100% drop off of the mobs here. The hands for the seals, on the other hand, not so much. But yeah, there was always that one person on Vent that refused to talk. Well, it's not that I refused to talk, it's just that I didn't have a good microphone. And every time that I did talk, it was like, they're like, what?
Wow.
Did you get killed again?
No, I got the Herculean hand gloves.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool. I think I've seen that on the Paladin gear set somewhere.
And it is cool looking. It's not for Paladins though.
Oh, okay, so maybe I didn't see it.
Wow, it's on like every job I don't have.
Well, now you got a reason to go level it. Right?
Yep.
It's like, alright guys, got the hands, I'm gonna go level one of these jobs so I can equip it now. Bye. Okay, thanks, bye. And they're like, really the reason you're leaving is because if you take one more death, you're gonna go down to level 98. And it's like, not gonna do it. Sorry guys. Not the way I want to spend my Friday night. Does anyone had a balance effect? That must have been from somebody else. Alright. I'm gonna try the treasure hunters.
99, that I would not want to spend my Friday doing that.
It'd take it 20 minutes. Maybe. I almost did a woodworking special tonight, but Elvin, male, in a bikini. Well, maybe, but really, no. It was funny. I was like, no one's gonna watch goldsmithing special, even if I put everybody in swimsuits, right? Nobody. It was like, and I thank you guys. There was over 20 at one point. And it was just probably just more curiosity clicks, like, what's going on? Oh. Click away, but yeah. Happy coup de Friday. That's a word. Happy Friday. Not a good day to watch the news. Oh my goodness. Yeah, everything at work is just basically is like, I don't watch the news anymore. And I'm like, it's probably good, but yeah. And I come home, it's like, hey, hon, watch the news? I'm like, no. What happened now? Oh, turkey fell. It's like, the bird? I'm like, no, the nation. Because there's different. Eat. Alright. I need glasses, but it really looks like 2 Creed Seal hands just dropped. And the only thing we did differently this time was we fought behind little M. Choo-Choo there instead of behind the mob. First, now that we got 2 Creed Seal hands, we're gonna go like 12 Notorious Monster kills in a row and not get a drop. Stab you in the face, and wow, you fall down really fast, and didn't give us a drop. It's alright. It's not like they really die, it's just more like they go back to their home point and they respawn. That's how it happens. Still expecting all the fairies in the zone to converge on me and just go like, how dare you take our sister? See, look at that. I'm like running back up there expecting to get the drop because I was getting the drop so often earlier. It's being cocky. Anticipating, you know, stuff. And really, it's... keep forgetting. I mean, Treasure Hunter's not that great on this character. It's not that bad. Okay, now it's getting on the bad side. I think what I'll do next is maybe ready a sneak attack and then attack it from behind.
My goodness, somebody else died, and it wasn't me.
Dun dun. Were they AFK? No, I'm joking. That's not fun. That's... Why is that the first thing I think of? I'm sorry, that was very, very, very crass of me. This is the guy that beat Matt on Red Mage on attempt number, what was it? 2?
No, I beat him on the first one.
You beat him on the first try?
Yes. That was the only reason why I filmed that, is because it was my first try.
I'm gonna find a way. The virtual reality goggles that we got with the new phone. I forget what it's called. It's in the bedroom right now. I tried them out last night thinking, you know, there's a you know, virtual aquarium type thing. There's our teardrop. It's like, I wonder if I was just to hang out in the aquarium, I could watch, like, you know, the humpback whales swim overhead. Right? That's an idea. Probably wake up with a splitting headache the next day. The battery probably wouldn't last, but there it is. Would you believe it that I didn't see one single humpback whale the entire time? I heard them. They were singing. That's all I kind of want my $9.99 back. That's not true. They got great white sharks that attack the virtual cage that you're virtually in. And every now and then, you'll see the cage shake. And you'll look to your left and you'll look to your right and you won't see any shark. So you're like, oh no. So you start to peer behind you. And then there's Jaws all trying to get you. And it's like, normally it's like, oh crap. Alright, before it dies, let's get a treasure hunter button going. I said, before it dies, Shantoto. I see you back there. Doing her Super Saiyan Taru hair. And let's try proc one again. I don't think we've ever procced this guy. Actually, I think we just procced it. Cyndaquil's attack staggers the Fiend. The Fiend is frozen in its tracks. Woot! Proc 1 does work. Sometimes.
Houston, we have proc.
Yeah! Speaking of Houston. Actually, it has nothing to do with Houston. I was thinking of watching Interstellar again this weekend. I watched it last week and I was like, this is the best movie ever. I'm like, ready to call up my boss. I'm like, boss, I'm not coming into work on Monday. He's like, why not? Gotta go back to school. Get a physics degree. Join NASA. That would be awesome. Alright, we got another Creed Seal Hands. Let's get a quick count. See how many we've collected so far. And that's the legs, that's the circ, that's the Creed Seal Hands. We got 4, we need a total of 8. I'm gonna go ahead and get this box out of the way. Key button. I'm surprised we still have keys. You click the Taru standing in the box. That's you, a Pururu. Center of attention. A high quality Wivre hide. I think that's how it's pronounced. Wivre. Wivre. That's probably how it's pronounced. Wivre. Yes, we're gonna take that. And then somebody in Quetzalcoatl may need it. We'll probably buy it. We'll stay on the auction house for like 1K. And it'll probably get returned to us. Stab you in the face. It's nothing personal, hon. It's, well, it's probably personal now. It's like, here we were in our element in Abyssea, enjoying life without adventurers. Can you imagine what that would be like? And here comes an adventurer with those evil Taru kid. No, it didn't drop. I'm gonna check these blue things real quick. I would expect them to aggro because they look evil. And, yeah. They aggro. Probably don't drop what we're looking for. Oh, look at that! They even link with their not-so-evil looking buddies. This is reminiscent of... I don't remember the race of beastmen in Final Fantasy XIV, but it's the one that used the pronoun game. Wasn't a fan of the pronoun game, but they were.
You mean the little fairies?
Yeah, those little fairies. They were like good fairies and not so good fairies. I just got aggroed by one of the not so good ones. And it's impossible to gauge, so it's probably a notorious monster. It's probably going to cast death, and I'll be dead. I'll be like, dang it! Slips! Slips! That sounds right. You know. They were like, the walking one saved the floating one who's with the mischievous one down by the park. Teach these people
We just need to refer to, like, episode, you know, whatever in your series.
Sometime back in April. You don't need that. But yeah, they are leaf people, not fairies. But ultra annoying. Thank you, Mr. Humpo. I thought it was just me.
Oh no, it was me too.
It was like, Square Enix tried to make them that way. And Proc 2 had no effect. Bump, bump, bump. You're not casting Cure on her, are you? Kind of feels like she is. Stunned! You have not learned when the finishing moves were performing that option. Oh, okay. How about now? I hate them mostly because of the Beastman Tribe Quest stupid egg fairy mission. I haven't gotten that far yet. At least, hope I haven't. Maybe I did and completely blocked it out with alcohol. Probably not. Some things alcohol cannot block out. Okay, this is where Shantoto does her thing. Oh, wait, maybe that wasn't a Shantoto for the win. Hey, we got a Coin of Ardor. I didn't even know that that one dropped. You ever see the way these things look on the ground when they're dead? It's like heads off to the side, hands there. Kind of sad, now that I think about it. We're gonna hit the key button, and the key button, and the kill button. Guess I should double check, make sure I don't have one of those pop items. Doesn't look like it. Just make sure. Breeze sachet, or is it sachet? It's probably sachet. There was a gentleman I was working with this week. He was like he said, he took 6 years of French, and he lived in Indiana, where you don't get to use the French that often. And he came down to the South, and the way he understood it was, if you see a French word, you pronounce it with the French pronunciation. Makes sense. I was like, okay, I can get behind that. So it was like when he went to college, and they had a bookstore up at the university. It was called the Dubois, D-U-B-I-O-X, or something like that. I probably totally butchered the spelling of it. But he was all like, hey, I'm gonna head down to the Dubois and pick up some books. Anybody want to come with me? And they're like, what? Oh, you mean the Du Bois? No, I was like, we're good. Why's he calling it Dubois? And I was like, you know, I had a Latin teacher that last name was Dubois. We called him Doobie. He's pretty cool. One of the nicest men you'd ever meet. My treasure hunter's not this bad. I've got to have the pop item, and I just forgot completely about it, right? Right? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Is it one of those, a toilet and the other a city, scratches his head? It probably. That would not surprise me in the least. I didn't take French. I took Latin. The only word from Latin that I remember that you could actually, you know, use to say to anybody is sedete, which basically means everybody sit down, because that was the one word that he would use every day when it was time to start class. It was sedete and something else which basically meant shut up, but I don't remember what shut up was. It was always funny. It was like little things. I always kind of knew I was going to get into pharmacy, unfortunately, so it's like, let's take Latin, because there's lots of Latin in the medical terminology, and this will give you a, how shall we say, it'll help you understand what those words mean. And it doesn't. It really just helps you understand how the words came to be what they are now. It's like RX, which you would see for logos for prescriptions, comes from the Latin word rex, which means Thang. How we got Thang to prescription? I don't know. Basically, it's like, well, how did I get it to prescription? The teacher would basically, it's that prescription thing. Oh. Must have made it up in the 60s. But, no. We're going with, what's in here? A bottle of Monarch. I guess we're going to destroy this one too. And I'm really having difficulty believing that I still haven't gotten one of these teardrops to drop yet. Unless maybe our inventory space is full, which is not. Despite our best attempts.
Well, maybe if you cry, you might make one of those tears. No.
If that's all it took, man, that'd be every single episode. They're like, yeah, I could cry. Definitely. It's gonna give me some better gear. Shoot, if that was the case, it's like
really, really sad.
Just watch Fox News. Sorry, politics. Shouldn't be talking about that. And where are we going with this next one? Oh, it's light, so it's not gonna have anything in there except, you know, light. Know that. Remember, it reminds me of. Where you ever see? Because I have to ask this now because the movie was so long ago that there's probably a generation of people out there. Have you ever seen Pulp Fiction, Tarantino movie?
Nope.
Okay. I hate to do spoilers. It's one of those movies that you probably should watch at least once. Those that have seen it will know of a suitcase that gets carried throughout it. They never actually show what's inside the suitcase. They just show whenever it's opened, there's this golden light shining onto the person that's looking at its face. And they're basically, it's like, Pulp Fiction is a classic, yes. It's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And then they close the case, and it's like, this is why I cannot give you this. It belongs to my boss, I gotta give it back to him. And they never really say what's in it. And the theory I heard, because the boss is a crime boss, and the thing that I heard was, it was his soul. And somehow they got his soul into a suitcase and they're trying to get it back to the boss. That's why he can't let it go. But, you know, I'm just gonna look. Because I've looked before and I didn't see it, but why is it not dropping? So I have it right there. I've probably had it for the past 10 minutes. Hey look, it's Laura Lee. Totally forgot all about her.
That was an awesome snapshot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. That was just too funny.
It's like, I've looked several times. I did not see it in the inventory, so maybe if I just do the trade button, it'll show up that way. And it did. Right where it was supposed to be. But, oh well. I guess I could have done item search, Faye... Teardrop. I don't know if it's FEY or FEI. It's probably FEI. It's been so long since I've done this, I forgot all about. Hit the treasure hunter macro. May improve one's chances of getting the drop. Probably doesn't affect whatsoever. Either way, can't hurt. Alright, then we're gonna do proc 1. Proc 1 and
so everybody that was outside the bubble of protection died.
So everybody but the Geomancer?
Pretty much.
Geomancer's like, great, I gotta raise everybody again. Geomancer get raise?
Nope. Well, not naturally. You have to have a sub that gives you raise.
So like Scholar?
Scholar comes to mind.
Okay. And... Yay! Ninja Seals.
Pose that I got. Because this guy does terror.
Uh-huh.
Terror.
Oh, we're out of
Pose that I got is my character doing a special action. So he's got his hands out.
Uh-huh.
and he's just frozen in that position. It's like, take me!
Remember I got terrorized one time boosting, and it was just basically the way the Humes boost is they get their arms outstretched like that, and it was like little Christ imagery for way too long. And he's all like, "It's dead." He's got his arms outstretched. He was ready to, I don't know. Every time I play on deck, it's all gets killed. That's not true. There was one time he didn't. But most times when we do like VCNM fights, and he's on Monk, it's like, we're gonna run up to the mob. You're gonna hit provoke. You're gonna hit flash. You're gonna do this, 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 and this. I'm just gonna run up there. I'm gonna hit counter stance. I'm gonna hit berserk. I'm gonna hit dodge, focus, everything, and then I'm gonna hit 100 Fist. And I'm gonna put the controller down and go make a sandwich. And I'll come back and I'll be dead. They're like, the hell, man? Paladin, don't you have cover? It's like, yeah, I do, but you weren't standing behind me. I'm like, you don't know how to turn the mob? I mean, it's a two-way street. Like, I don't want to move the monk when he's 100 fisting because it may turn out to be like a 99 fist. And why would you want a 99 fist when you could have a 100 fist? Right? Makes sense. I can see it. But yeah. I always come back and Dan would be in the middle of the beast and Nikki, who's unfortunately trying to heal everybody else and keep it alive and be less of a cluster something that it turned out to be. She's all like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, it's in the battle spam, you know. Like first I hit boost and then counter stance. And the counter stance was basically to, you know, add more damage. Typically you're gonna pull hate whenever you do 100 Fists, so it's like in the first week of campaign battle, it's the best week ever because Square Enix, usually they set the bar high as far as difficulty goes, give players a chance to get used to it, or at least try to, you know, surpass it at the difficulty that it was originally set at. And then when they realize that it was too difficult, they'll slowly ratchet it down to make it more easy. Case in point, the final fight for Seekers of that's not Seekers. Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. They didn't decrease the difficulty of the mob, they just increased the amount of time it would take to kill him from 30 minutes to 1 hour. So, yeah, that would suck. I mean, sucked bad enough being stuck in there for 30 minutes, knowing that I don't have what it takes to defeat this guy. Imagine being stuck in there for an hour now, realizing I don't have what it takes to defeat this guy. And given you could equip your warp ring or whatever, there's nothing forcing you to stay in there. Except pride. Pride would have kept me in there for an hour on a 117 character. Going, why is the Sparks gear not strong enough? Should be. Alright, we're going to start out with a Treasure Hunter macro behind the Choo-Choo. Because I think that's what we forgot to do last time. Let's get behind the Choo-Choo. That's what gave us the one Iga seal. Iga being... I don't remember. Ninja? I think it is. Find out one day. Alright, Robolock Bell, use an AoE. Way to go, Robolock Bell. This is why we don't have nice things. I'm thinking already aggroed, so...
This is pretty interesting. You have a Puppet Master tanking this bird.
Puppet Masters are awesome, especially if they got really good tanking gear.
This bird has AoE damage greater than 20 feet.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally inches away from where I need to stand.
Uh-huh.
Be okay, and I just can't get up and get on there.
Is this why they called it a Beastmaster getting gimped in that one update last year? When all they did was increase the range, or decrease the range that Puppet Master could be at to use certain job abilities? Good. Since when?
Well, what they did was they made it so that you have to be right next to the pet in order to give it command.
Okay.
I
vaguely
everybody else
remember
the
that.
same. So,
Mm-hmm.
summoners and puppet masters don't need to worry about, how far they are away from a target.
Right, because summoners are supposed to be a backline job.
Right.
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster, yeah.
With axes.
If you need to control your pet and then have him do a special ability, you better run your butt in there.
And it's like, no, I've got that magic caster's axe. Beastmaster. Puppet Master, I kind of wouldn't think be a backline job either, because hand-to-hand skill. That's just the way I see it. Of course, I understand how endgame is played nowadays, and it's not very melee-friendly, aka 20-foot damage. And Pup doesn't come out of the box good. You've got to work on it. You've got to do... I've heard some truly terribly expensive attachments that you have to attach on there to make your pup good, or at least your automaton good. I haven't done any of that, so I can't actually say how difficult it is or not. But it was a Puppet Master that got me the kill in Bosadine Glacier when I couldn't get a Bosadine Glacier kill to save my life on Monk in all 119 gear. Of course, this was also back before they had trust NPCs and Dynamis, so nowadays probably no problem. That's not true. Nowadays I would probably want to do that if, yeah, this is true. When I've run other players through to get that kill in that fight, I hop everybody onto Beastmaster. I'm talking Song, I'm talking Dent, I'm talking Cynical. Even though it's all 117 gear, I just basically run up to it, everybody uses an AoE cricket, and it's like, bam, win. I was like, let's go have a victory dance in Dynamis Sarkabard now. Because, we can. Alright, we're gonna try proc 1 here. I don't think we got any seals last time. Oh! You threw me backwards when I was trying to weapon skill. Who does that? Ares do. Obviously. Maybe not obviously, but sometimes. There we go. Creed seals are still at 4. I'm gonna try and get a proc 2. All we did was piss off the 2 bonus fairies. That's fine. Maybe they can't take hate off me. Oh, they took hate off me. I have to find another Taro for this Taro kill squad. He's really getting into it. Alright, off of this.
Sacrifice for this one.
Alright.
Better get something good for this thing.
You got a Narvark seal.
So we're cutting it awful close. Got 2 minutes before this battle is over and the enemy wins.
Oh, okay. How much health does it have left?
I have no idea because I'm dead.
Oh.
You're drinking this muddy water, hugging the ground. It just really needs a hug right here.
We had a lot of wipes in Dynamis, usually in Sandoria, usually in Juno, and it was always one of those get to know the person that you died on top of type moments, and be like, there'd be this Elven, and he'd be, because Elven, when they die on their back, and they're like, everybody else is always face first, usually, but the Elven, he would be all, right in Dent's armpit. Because Dent's all like, oh, arms stretched out, spread eagle. And I would, like, send a tell to the poor elven player that was nestled into my armpit. I'm like, sorry. They're like, sorry for what? Not using deodorant? They're like, oh! Yeah, just trying to lighten up the mood. There was this one time, it was like, dude, I need a raise. And it's like, well, we'll get you up. It's like, no, I need a raise now. They're like, why? My face is in another player's crotch. They're like, the guy that has the crotch, he's all like, no. Take your time, guys. I'm enjoying this. They're like, I'll even take a Black Mage Tractor right now. They're like, we don't have any Black Mages up. Black Mages are up, we would have wiped. Back in the golden days. As, I think somebody home pointed one time because of that. It's like, sorry, I'm not comfortable with this. I gotta go, guys. Bye. Like, who home points out of Dynamis? But yeah. And the entire group screenshots it. They make that the new banner to the link shell message board. Yeah, that'd be fun, actually. I don't know why. I remember why I started thinking that. Because you were talking about face down in the muddy water. It's like, there are worse places than being face down in muddy water. Hey, look, we got a fake teardrop. Hi. Are you going after me? Yeah, you is. We got it off the first kill after the last Notorious Monster. The reason I forgot about it was because there was additional aggro that I was going to get rid of. And I went down armpit memory lane. Okay, now we're gonna go pop another boss. We're still at 4? Yeah. I called it earlier when I said, now that we got 2 Creed seals that dropped off that one boss, we're gonna go like 0 and 12 next. And we're well on our way for 0 and 12. It's gonna be down here. It's gonna be right there. The pay teardrop. There she is. Looks just like all the others, except I think she's a little bit larger. You know, just like a Pokemon. Not. Did I tell you about the Bulbasaur I caught today?
No.
So I left for work half an hour early. Because the plan was we'll go to the park by work. And we'll just do a lap around the park. Because it's got like half a dozen little Pokestops and 2 gyms. Because every single park bench that's at the park has a memorial plaque on it. So therefore, Pokestop. Except today was one of those days in Texas that it rained. And I'm like, it's not raining super hard. It's not one of those things that would bother me. I'm just not sure how well I can hold an umbrella in one hand, the phone with the other, and capture
catch up
Pokemon, right? Without ruining the phone in the process. So instead, I just parked the car next to one of the park benches, and try Proc 2 again before it dies. I said Proc 2 before it dies. Oh, I got amnesia. No wonder why it's not working. Just put that down. So I was like, well, we got a lure last time we leveled up, so we'll use that, and I'll also use an incense. And like one of the very first things, this makes me miss my Paladin. D4M3. Happy Friday to you. Paladin's so much fun. I never thought I'd have as much fun as this. But anyways, finishing the story. Incense on the player plus the lure was basically we almost ran out of Pokeballs. We were getting so many of them. And one of them was a level 200.
Pokeballs.
Yeah, 225 Bulbasaur showed up. And I don't know if that's high for everybody else. It was high for me. And I had to toss quite a few Pokeballs at it. I tried the thing that I saw last night. Someone was showing on YouTube where instead of just throwing the ball, you can actually spin it with your finger to make it go faster. It takes practice because when you release it, it can go like way off in the wrong direction. But you get bonus points if you can spin it and capture the dude that way. I wasn't able to do that. I just basically threw a lot of balls away. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to catch this Bulbasaur that way. I should just try and catch it the way you did it before. Also, the raspberries. Is it a raspberry? It's a berry. I know that much. That helps. And I got another Squirtle, so yay for that. Comfort. Oh. Or is the comfort for D4M3? It's probably for D4M3. It's... I hope your Paladin's not gone for good. If you ever wanted to come back for just a month. It's only going to cost you, like, less money than it would cost a Final Fantasy 14 month. Maybe. I think it would. I really don't know. I haven't priced it right recently. I'm going to trade one more Bay Teardrop to this here triple question mark. Can't target it because it's yeah, one more month. It was funny that I heard your echoing, or your voice, your laughter echoing after the fact back on the stream. That was it. Funny thing is, I want quits. Oh. We need you, because... Let me get this macro started real quick here. It's Friday night, so there's gonna be a few more on than usual, but if you do a search all area, you see 423 people, and that's like 103 more than what you normally see on a weeknight. If you come on during Japanese prime time, it's completely different. It's like 823. And they're all in ambush dodge. That's not true. They're not. Do I have 4 of these guys? They're like little bugs. 650 on Shiva. Well, that's better than Quetzi. But yeah, you know, it's far cry from the day we used to have like 4,000 to 6,000 players logged on at a time. You still couldn't get a party. But yeah, that should hold all the hate on to me. Maybe? There we go, cure spells. Thank you. Apoo-boo-boo. This notorious monster refuses to die. Oh, spoke too soon, it died. And it dropped more things that we don't need. Okay. This one didn't. They need hyper notorious monsters again. I miss the days of camping. 15-minute naps between windows. Yeah, I never took part of that. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I talked to Nikki about it, and she's like, it's ridiculous. It's the middle of the night, and you get a call from a dude, and he's like, you need to log in quick and get over to this area. It's like, why? What's up? They're doing emergency server maintenance. It's going to reset the time for Fafnir. Why? Why can't I just sleep? I was like, just why? Nobody got any sleep that played FF11. Nobody. It's not true. Well, no. Yeah. That's when the fun happens. It's emergency maintenance time, people. Everybody get in a position. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Good old days. Just like, if it wasn't for... what's the word I'm looking for? If it wasn't for hyper notorious monsters, the white mages would have never leveled Dragoon or Super Jump. But yeah, is there some magic trick to get past the doors in Garlage? Yes. You need more than that. There is a magic pouch. I don't know if you need a quest to flag it first, or if you just need to find the correct triple question mark. It's gonna be... Oh, they
just need to find it.
There's... In one of the rooms with the magic pots on the top floor, there is going to be a triple question mark. You click it and you'll get a key item called Weighted Pouch or something like that. And you can use that to just basically click the doors in the Citadel, and they'll just do the open sesame thing. Now, in the Necropolis, there's our Fade Teardrop. There's a quest where you have to go to Windurst Waters on top of the library where they have the telescope. You're gonna talk to a dude think it's a dude. I'm pretty sure it's a dude. Tartar, they look alike. Sorry. And, just making sure they weren't staring at me. Sometimes they do. And they'll basically say, we can get you a magic astrolabe. It's not what you were asking about, but I'm going to say it anyways. They'll give you a magic astrolabe if you donate 10,000 gil. Pretty sure it was 10,000. They'll like trade it over and they're like, here's your magic astrolabe. Then you just go to the necropolis, click on a door, and then bam, it just opens like you hacked it. I remember the first time I did that for a player. They're like, oh my god, you hacked the door. I don't want anything to do with this, and they drop party. And I'm like, dude, it's a quest. Kind of like the quest for the head. But yeah, I actually just came from there, but I should still get the necropolis one. I forgot to trade the teardrop. Instead, I just talked to the triple question mark. Because I was showing off all the useless, it's not useless bits of information if people don't know it. Just, I have a lot of useless bits of information in the brain, and I love sharing it. It was like I always had my daily sharing thing with certain coworkers where it was always like, and for today's useless bit of info, it was like, yeah, I remember. It was sometimes a good one will pop to mind. It was like Shakespeare related. Uh-oh. Did you get out of the 20-foot window? Ooh, shoot, I forgot to hit treasure hammer.
Almost. Well, there goes my pet.
No!
More like Patrick is more like wrecked Patrick.
Yeah.
You've heard of the movie Wreck-It Ralph? Well, this is Wreck-It Patrick.
I've actually seen Wreck-It Ralph. Wasn't that bad. I've seen worse. By Pixar even.
Oh, I love the movie.
Yeah. I felt bad for Cubert though. It was all like, all these are dudes. So since you have all these trusts, are you able to solo Neasel Isle? Neasel Isle normal? Yes. You can't use trust NPCs in Neasel Isle. At least last time I was there. Man, we're just like not going to get any more Creed seals tonight, are we? But yeah. And I hope I got a mouse over that either. What I do for Neasel Isles, I got two other accounts. One's got my Dentral character, and the other's got this Gulka called Songarthal. Oh, Einjar! Dude, do you know if you can use Trust NPCs in Einjar? I would think not. But
oh, I'm not sure on that one.
I know you can go in with fewer than 6 players now.
Yes.
Autocorrect. Ah, what's up with
and
autocorrect?
I almost got one-shotted again.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's alright.
I haven't done Einjar yet. It's on the list of things to do. After we
I mean, this is literally the... I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
This is like the ultimate in run in and attack and then run back out.
Oh. With what you're doing. Yeah. Iron Jumper 2005 got his Aegis today. Congratulations, Iron Jumper. That calls... This one's for you. Job, Emote, Ninja. Shantoto won't take part because she's weird like that, but... We got a bunch of Taru. I don't know why we do a ninja salute for Aegis. Because it's cool. Everybody's on frogs. Yeah. This is awesome. Very good. Congrats. Yeah, if I'd come back, would be for Paladin Sword. Mm-hmm. BGWiki.com, category. Crust. Ooh. It's Ronfar Cat. Happy Friday, Ronfar. Not sure what category Einjar falls under. I'm going to open the link in a new window and I'll check that later. Did I get my... No, I didn't, because I see seals there and I don't see a pay teardrop, so let's go kill more berries. I'm just going to go stab them in the face a couple times until they cry. Just one tear. That's all we need, dear. I'm just trying to help that along. Okay, that one did not cry. Maybe this one over here? Ooh. That one's going over there. It's friends. Let's go over here. Maybe this one will be fine. She's like hanging out by the triple question mark. Looks like she's getting ready to cry. Help that along. I'm curious if they're actually starting to go up in level. Looking at the amount of limit points that we're getting, it's probably not, but at the same time, this one dropped nothing. Except a big giant treasure chest that I don't see how it could have been holding that. It's like 10 times heavier than it. Is there a repop timer for colorless souls? Got 48 out of 50 iron plates today as well. Busy day? Definitely. The way I understand it is the tier 3 dude that drops the colorless souls. After you defeat him, he's on a 30-minute cooldown until he will repop. Which is why when I was writing down and focusing on the colorless souls, what I did was hop to a different abyssea and farmed another one. Basically, I would go to Ulugarond, kill Boingo Boingo, Leviathan. Ooh, we need to create a... Just thought of something. If I ever get a Dratini in Pokemon Go, and I'm sure one day I will, I'm going to name it Oingo Boingo. And not... Actually, I think we'll just leave it a Dragonair. It doesn't look like a snake anymore when it's in its final stage evolution. Anyways, after we defeat Oingo Boingo, we'd run back to Abyssea Robber, kill Mayer, who looked like looks like Chocobo, who looks like Diablos. I almost said Choco Cat, and then I started to correct myself, and it almost came out Cat Bus, except Choco Bus, and you know, there's our Fey Teardrop. Sorry, we haven't had that much to drink tonight. Gotta work on that. I'm going to trade that thing. And usually by the time you go Oingo Boingo, you go through all the previous 2 tiers for the other dude, the 30-minute window is up. Usually. Unless you get like really lucky. But yeah, which Paladin upgrades are you working on? I don't remember doing these mobs. I am trying to get hand seals for the Paladin gloves. There are 2 other mobs I could be going after. This one just happened to be in the same zone that I was already in. So I was like, yeah, let's try it. The drop rate seems to be atrocious though. But yeah, I got 2 relic in there, 3 weeks. Ragnarok, Aegis, I'm broke. That'll do it to you. I leveled goldsmithing from 60 to 68 last night. And I'm not broke, but I'm about 3 million lighter. Reminds me I need to log back on the Chocolate Cat tonight. Find out what the guild point item for the day is and get those sunglasses for her. Because nothing's better than Mithra in a swimsuit wearing dark shades. And best off fishing. That might be better. I got a fishing character. That's what Dent's job was. He's like 93 fishing. Trying to get his woodworking up high enough to repair the Lushang's rod. I have goldsmithing 110 plus all items. Congrats! I don't. Just not yet. I also forgot to check the auction house to say, see, maybe somebody put a winged sword up for 400k. So then we could get started on the next stage of Excalibur. I know I could buy the mats, and I could just do a shout in town and be like, hey! Did I forget to do treasure hunt on her? Yeah, I think you did. It's not like she was going to drop anything anyway, so what's the point of arguing about that? But really, I would like just to have a pocket goldsmither with the ability to make stuff. Preferably not high quality stuff. She's like, her next highest skill is maybe smithing, level 5. Could be. All these giant chests. Been goldsmithing since Pandy 2005. Ooh. I guess technically I have 2, but I usually don't get above the silver I was like, well, this stuff's getting expensive now. But yeah. What was your name on? Oh. Might have two players that know each other. This has happened before. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Triple question mark. Where you going? Come back. I bet one of these treasure chests is hiding. No. Maybe it's over here.
Choose wisely.
There it is. Just showed up. We're gonna do trade button. Iron Jumper. Same tune. See, I hear Iron Jumper and I think Cliff Jumper, which makes me think Transformers. And that takes me back to a warm, fuzzy place. Now, this is probably before your time. The first Transformers that came out, the Generation stuff, you know, they have a Bumblebee, which was like a little Volkswagen Beetle. It is yellow. In the cartoon, it was yellow. But the toy Bumblebee was labeled as the red Volkswagen, the more sporty one. And Cliff Jumper was the yellow one. And never really understood why it was switched around. Just one of those things that's bugged me for 30 plus years now.
30 plus years, wow.
85 was a great time. God, go back and do a decade again. I don't know if it'd be the 80s, but yeah. Actually,
85, I was 6 years old.
Okay. Well, shoot, you're closer to my sister's age. Closer to the Mrs. age. Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun, dun. No.
Yeah. I've been thinking about switching servers. Asura is too much sometimes. Didn't you say that once, Deodin?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't born in 85. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's not that it's a bad server, it's just that it's full of elite people who don't want to do anything unless you yourself are elite.
Right. Stab the fairy in the face. There we go. Mr. Humble was 1. Hooray for the golden years. I was much older. I mean, 85, I was like 10. So, I was, but I remember it very well. I mean, shoot, the Transformers movie that came out back then? That was downright traumatic. It was like, who's the first Autobot they killed? Brawn. Who was the first Transformer I ever owned? Brawn. I was like, no. He's getting back up, right? He didn't get back up. He's like, they shot Ratchet in the face. They shot Prowl in the face. I was never big on them. Never an Ironhide fan either. But he died in such a way that, you know, made you feel bad for him. And then they go down to Autobot City. They start killing all the other Autobots. At least all the first generation guys, because we gotta make room for the new ones. You guys almost as old as Lungo Nungo. Thanks, Ron Farcat. Yeah. It's, well, nah, there's folks that are older, but yeah. It's when they killed Wheeljack. I hope you're listening, Marvel. Because I think it was you that animated that movie. Probably wrong, but I think it was. Is your server busy or dying? If you're asking me, it's... I can't say dying. It's been a steady 300 for a while. So I wouldn't call that dead. That being said, you know, what would you consider dead? It's like we got 30 people logged in right now and we're not talking to each other. That's dead. Anyways, get back to this. I want them to redo the Transformers movie, and I want them to edit out the death scene that had Wheeljack in it. Not that they showed him die. They just showed his dead body on the ground. And I'm like, Wheeljack's my favorite Autobot. Cyclonus is my favorite in general. But Cyclonus was awesome. They even said so. Hey, Dendro, what's going on? It's Driftwood Gaming. Happy Friday, sir. And Astra is like 1,300. This is true. Ooh, Despiegel, I totally missed it. I was a child of the 80s too. I got Omega Supreme for Christmas, went crazy. Congrats. I never had that one. I think Metroplex might have been the biggest one I ever got. Was I even talking about Fortress Maximus last night? I was! Keep going back to Transformers now. Probably just something, yeah. Omega Supreme was pretty kick-ass. I even liked the way they did his voice. Do I need to be stabbing you? Or did I get the... Yeah, I don't think I need to be stabbing you. Because there's like a lot of fairies all of a sudden. Yep, there it is. Disengage. Yeah, but...
So,
yeah.
Here's a question for you.
There's an answer.
I know this is going to sound really retarded, but...
Not necessarily. I guess it depends on what.
Why is it that the Mimic only mimics a treasure chest?
Because Square Enix is afraid of change?
Be able to mimic anything, right?
That would imply. Maybe it means something completely different in Japanese. I have my original Soundwave on my desk at work. Miss Kitty, you're gonna have to get up. So I gotta show off the one dude that's still had left. If I remember where he is, he should be around. I'll be right back, guys. Maybe hit the treasure hunter macro. Oops. Maybe hit the microphone while you're hitting the treasure hunter. Grab this guy too. Hey, look at that Notorious Monster's not dead yet. You're not supposed to go AFK while killing MMs because it's supposed to be serious business, but... Hey, we got double Tantra Seals. Probably with a little monk here. So, I still have... my original Cyclonus. I wanted my original Wheeljack. He got stolen once. And then Hasbro had a, because you could collect points at the back of the packages. So I collected enough of those points to mail in for another Wheeljack, who got sold at a garage sale without my permission. That was 20 years ago. I should let that go too. And it's always one of those things that's like, every now and then you get on eBay and, look at the original ones and it's like $400 and, you know, it's like, yes, I want it even if it's like in really poor condition, but other times it's like be spending $400 on some other things other than a 30-year-old toy, right? But that's not true. The missus picked one up for me not too long ago, tethered to the microphone. There we go, that's better. I haven't taken this one out of the package yet. And it's not as cool. I don't know if you can see that too well because the light's reflecting off of it so poorly. As the original, because you just can't get as cool as the originals. You guys are probably thinking that there's like toys all over my house right now. No, this is probably really only 3. That's not true. I got like an entire shelf of Pokemon plush. Those aren't toys. DMD4M3 is taken out. Catch you next time, sir. And I can't go back to this drug. My Optimus Prime is still around, but it's in rough shape. I played with it for sure. It was, I remember, the Decepticons had an 18-wheeler. What was his name? And I remember taking that 18-wheeler, which was a lot smaller than Optimus Prime, and then getting Optimus Prime, and then playing chicken. And they would just go wham into each other. And that was when I found out that scratches don't come off very well off your toys when you bang them into each other, because the later generation stuff was not made out of the same material that the first generation was. And what happens when part of the Stunticons, that sounds right. Yeah, Stunticons really sounds right. It was like the only one that wasn't a sports car. It's the big 18 where he formed the body and the head. Like the middle guy. That's it. Somebody will know. Go. post it here in just a little bit. It'll probably be a gentleman that's his Twitch login. It's like, that's my favorite one. But anyways, that dude was made out of plastic, and it's like when an unstoppable force known as Optimus Prime is crashed into by a dude made out of plastic. Optimus Prime's gonna win each and every time. So don't do that to your toys. That's all
yeah, this is gonna be scary. We decided we're gonna pick a fight with a Sabotender now.
Oh, okay. 100,000 needles.
Oh yeah, so everybody decided, alright, let's all share the pain and gather together.
Okay. Yes, he will.
So we're all going to die horribly together.
Maybe not horribly. Maybe he won't use that move. Maybe. Anything could happen in FF11. This is true.
And then use that move.
Back to back. And watch its skill chain.
I'm trying to see which move he did. Already 2,000 needles. Okay.
2,000 not so bad. It's 10,000 that gets a little questionable.
4,000.
Oh, it's going up. Next one's gonna be 8,000.
10,000.
Somebody uses a warp ring. Laters. Is it really not dropping, or has it dropped and I just didn't
realize it? Take it pretty decently.
Kiss of death. Just saying. It's like everything's going okay. I think we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're gonna need a Reizaga. Because everyone's dead. They ever come up with that spell? Reizaga? But yeah. Now I collect Legos. I have way too many just sitting in my closet.
So it looks like he's just cycling between 2, 4, and 10,000 needle.
Okay. I'm sure your Geomancer's
and a
having
sleep
a ton of fun.
spell that, you know, everybody.
Yeah. Hopefully the 10,000 needles would wake everybody up. Coming to get you. Here's something I don't understand. Hasbro, you know, they license out the property, and I had so much success with the Transformers movies. I don't understand why. That they're wanting to create a universe of Hasbro where you'll have like Visionaries and G.I. Joe in the same universe with Transformers and...
Oops.
I thought Visionaries was great, but I was the only one. I think it was also going to be like in the same universe with Micronauts and all this stuff. It's like... I don't want to say that the Transformers movies are bad. Just like I don't want to say the G.I. Joe movies are bad, because yes, I want them to continue making movies out of stuff that I enjoyed. I just wish they would make it with those of us in mind, as opposed to trying to make it appeal to everybody else. And fail on both counts, but that's what we're gonna use Paramount.
So you want a movie that's more for adults, but a childhood comic book?
Maybe. I like what D. Spiegel just typed here, like Cobra Commander attacking in Starscream, which would be awesome because they had the same voice actor. Go Power Rangers. That might work too. I mean, the Power Rangers, they had some good stuff. They had some not so good stuff. And there was this YouTube video that I watched. Where basically they tried getting a dark reimagining of the Power Rangers, like what happened to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers after it was all said and done with. And I want to say they even got the actress from that played Starbuck in the new Battlestar Galactica to play the Pink Ranger. It was an alright 3 minutes, but, you know, and then I think they got sued because They didn't have permission to be using the Power Rangers. Does the spell Interrupt Down Gear have to be worn the entire cast? If I knew, I would tell you. They are making a new Power Rangers. What'd you do?
It leveled up.
Oh, that's good, right?
It did Stoneja. And took out my Beastmaster.
The pet? Or everybody?
Oh, now he's gonna start taking everybody out now.
One at a time. Did that on purpose, I bet. Alright, we're gonna do Treasure Hunter macro here. Let's see if we can get another Creed Seal. Hopefully 2 Creed Seals, because then we'd be almost done. Here's the series of movies that I think they should probably go after. I don't know if they could give it the same treatment that Game of Thrones is going after, because this series was more aimed for younger audiences. But the Dragonlance series, I know they made an animated movie. And it was alright, but I think if they really did it right, it'd be good. But then, maybe they should just take 2 of the characters from Dragonlance and just make a Raceland versus Lord Soft movie, and then everybody would be happy. Especially the producers, because it would be like so powerful. Awesome. But then they'd probably give it the Twilight treatment, now that I think about it. That would be so good. Seals? We're gonna have enough Tantra Seals to make 2 monk gloves, aren't we? Find out. We're at 78 out of 80. There's a Creed Seal body. Tantra Seal, Creed Seal hands, we're at 5. Tantra Seal hands. Oh, Tantra's also at 5, so Tantra caught up. As it's wont to do. Alright, hopefully this fairy will drop a teardrop. And we got a merit point. Yay, merits. That one did not drop what we're looking for. Is the party still going, or is it like port back and get back to position as quickly as possible? Nah, the Geomancer's gotta have re-raise. That's not true. If I was Geomancer, I wouldn't have re-raise. It's like in my day we did use re-raise, because things usually did go bad. Stab you in the back. Quit flying away. I just thought of the next mount that Square Enix should be giving away. And it should be these little fairy wing mounts.
Somehow I had a feeling that was going to become the next thing that people would want.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really see you being able to ride one of these, but say there was like 2 of them, and they were holding a type of harness in between the 2 of them, and then they were floating you along wherever it was that you wanted to go. I'm gonna check the trade button again, because I still don't see the item in my inventory that I'm supposed to be trading, but sometimes I see it when I go to trade it. I didn't see it that time, but I don't know. Just blind that way. Dang, 2 crits. 3 crit. 4 crit. I had to go ahead and die, and let's see how many crits we could get. Oh wow, nothing. Alright, up here. Ability, that's magic. Ability, job ability, sneak attack. I'm going to get you a little fairy. Wait, you're looking that way. So I need to get from you from this way. Choo-choo's in the way. What else is new? There's a treasure hunter. And really nothing. And what's up with that? It's like treasure treasure hunter. It's like Square Enix doesn't want me to get my Paladin gloves +1 tonight. Square Enix is probably like, if you would do an item search, you would find that you have like 8 Paladin seals in another storage compartment that you forgot about. It's probably great too. Or I probably already have the Fey Teardrop. Visitant status going to wear off in 15 minutes. Where does the time go? Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and warp out because I don't get locked out for an hour.
That goes out the window.
Really?
Like a butterfly.
I mean, you can get kicked out and you can go right back in? There's no 1 hour warp or log out now?
No. I think that rule is still in place that if you don't exit before the 5-minute marker, you will have to wait an hour.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we just exited. That's not the only reason. I'm going to Juno. So we're going to go up here. Actually...
Warp Ring is your friend.
Let's see what we can... Warp Ring Macro is your friend. And you absolutely positively got to get out of town in about 8 seconds. Takes something like that. Takes 6 seconds to charge. Sell button. What do we got? Dalmel Stew, 520. Oh, it sells for 1K on the auction house. Goodbye. Damascus Ingot, Irium Sheet, Behemoth Leather, Platinum Silk. All this cool stuff that we're not going to use. I almost want to sell the Water Usage #1. What'd you get?
I ran through all of my Warlike Patrick.
That's not good. Hey, I'm going to Juno. You need anything?
Some Warlike Patrick food.
Dun, dun, dun. Is that the high quality or is that the 117?
No, it's a normal quality.
Okay. Do you have like an inventory dude that you can check in Rise and Jima for like new stuff, or you just need to be running out there? I'll probably get aggro.
You know what? Never mind. And the only reason I'll tell you this is because we're still in the fight, and so technically I can't see or trade or interact with anybody outside this fight.
Oh, okay. So you're good. I'm gonna sell the Nades Luck for 1K. I'm going to try and sell the high quality Weavre hide 20K. I'm surprised that goes for as much as it does. Oops, that was 10. That's 20. Sell. This will be the one that doesn't sell.
Ah.
That noise.
That means death.
Oh, okay. The mob died, and you're getting loot.
No. No, I ran in to try to do an ability, and I got whooped.
Don't you hate that? For Loot Gardens, traveling news and tabs. The I Dream of Genie music as we warp out. Actually, I don't think it's I Dream of Genie. I think it's more like Wayne's World. Let's see. So Deoden. If the Taru Deoden was a Power Ranger, which Power Ranger would he be?
The Green Ranger!
Really?
Yes.
Green was pretty kick-ass, if I remember correctly. I wasn't an avid watcher of the show. I think it came on like right after Batman animated series did, so it was kind of like, if I didn't change the channel, I'd watch it.
Well, the funny part about it is that the Green Ranger didn't start out good guy.
No, he's a bad guy. He didn't say the Green Ranger either. He became, well, didn't he become the White Ranger?
I don't know.
Oh.
I never got to really follow the whole story behind it.
I think his name was Tommy. That's right. Alright.
Maybe some of our fans know.
Well, probably. But yeah, everyone's going, yeah, yup. And the Ranger's name was Tommy, according to D-Spiegel. That sounds right. But yeah. Is Sparkling Stone used for something? They jumped in price. Probably used for guild sellers.
Yes.
But no. Green started out
no,
evil.
Sparkling Stones is for upgrading relic gear.
Oh, okay. Used for that. What am I looking for? Green started out evil, turned good, and was the longest running character in the series. Sounds about right. Creed Sabaton is not what you're looking for. You are looking for the Creed Kuros. Still positive that's not how it's said. But I'm looking for Creed Seal Body number 10. Oh, looks like I do have 8 Tantra Seals for the hands. So should be making that so too. Click the OK button. And I'm sorry, I'm not only in charge of... Oh, you're just supposed to trade the gloves. Now I remember. Or the body piece. Enmity +3. Level 80 now. There we go. And trial 434 something. That's something we should try one time. Just end the confirmation. Because I want to do a second account Pokemon themed character to go with Cyndaquil. Maybe like oh, what was the leaf one called? Oh, some Chikorita. And then try and pick like a Taratar with green hair. I don't think they have any Mithras with green hair, so it has to be Taratar. And then you'd have to get the little alligator guy too. God, I'm bad with names all of a sudden. I guess it's Friday night. They'll come back to me. And after we get that done, so they can triple box together, maybe we should make a Power Ranger themed set of characters, because they don't have anything else to do. Did they ever have a Purple Ranger? Probably not. That would make a great Dragoon. But no. I'm going to trade 10 seals of the body along with the body. And we're going to get that, and it's going to be like, deposit 10 Creed Seals body for trial 4342. And you're going to be like, yeah. They're like, hey, you completed 4342. Report your success to the Magian Moogle. And you're like, going to be, oh, this is, hold on. Cancel. Trade. If you hit the X button here, it'll say trial 434. That number. Yeah, sorry. Click it. Trade it. Get a falling star to crash you in the face. Yoshiku. This is how Koopa Freed should fight. With giant hearts and stars falling from the sky. Decimating his enemies. Maybe a couple of his...
Well, I mean, technically he does do that when you're trying to get from, like, level 75 to 90.
Really?
Yeah, it starts beating the daylights out of you with stars.
Oh, was that Koopa Freed? I didn't think that was Koopa Freed.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like no man.
At some point, he comes into the story and he's like, "Okay, we need my powers to make it happen."
Oh, that's right. I always thought he was like down over there, but probably think of something else. I'm always thinking of something else. So what else do we have enough of? I think that's it. We got 2 Creed Seal legs. We already got the feet made. I don't remember making the feet. Barely remember making the hat. It's probably just one of those things that we were killing something else. Do you know if very easy AA drops the weapons? It's like, I believe the answer is yes, but the percentage of it dropping is so close to 0 that it might as well be 0. Is how I've been told. That being said, I've never seen any of the Archangels that I've fought on very easy or easy mode drop anything. Except the stuff they always drop. I forgot. Yeah, I want to say I got something one time that I wasn't expecting. I think like it was like a spell scroll that dropped off a easy fight that normally didn't. So, but yeah.
So apparently we're gluttons for punishment.
Well, it's Friday night. What else are you gonna do? Lower goldsmithing in swimsuits?
Why? We want some more out of this cactuar. These guys will not take no for an answer.
There's nothing wrong with that. Ah, I got a corset. Congratulations! I got the corset off the AA drop. So, okay. I guess the percentage for gear is in there, but magic damage plus 15. That sounds neat. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with the magic damage stuff. I would think magic damage plus 15 would be awesome, but it's an explode. It's different. What I'm doing here is I'm running to the abyssea people, see if they'll let me back in. Because I only need 3 more seals for the hands. Then we gotta find something to kill for the, yeah, 3 more seals for the hands, and we gotta go kill something else for the, words are coming back to me. Legs! That's it. Oh! Okay. He just is dressed in white, so I thought he was one of these guys over here. He's not! Until we talk to Fabian. Fabian's got the Fabio hair. That's not true. Fabio has a much larger head of hair. Going to Traverser Stone. I'll probably go ahead and take 2 if you have them available for me. And there we go. And we're going to talk to Vincent. How did this NPC get to be called Vincent? Is there just like running out names? How do Square Enix pick their names? That's like a jar with names on it. They just stick their hand in there. It's like, this one's going to be called Octa. Like, alright. And we're going to do Robberg once again. Fastest warp spell ever. Well, maybe not the fastest, but it's pretty damn quick. Got kitty cat passed out in my lap. Still smell dinner ready. I was like, why didn't she have made it before the stream? But, oh well. Women. We are going to do proceed. We're definitely going to try and finish this Empyrean Pally set tonight. I'm going to try different dress NPCs though. I don't know which ones. See what we got. We got magic, weapon skill, job ability. Actually, let's go ahead and get the visitant status before we get kicked out for an hour. I was like, whoa! Just hop in our swimsuit and do some woodworking synthesis. We're gonna do request visitant status, and it's gonna be 120 minutes. It's like, you're gonna lose those 12 minutes. I'm fine with that. Confirm twice. I'll talk to you. And we're gonna go. Wow, sleeping pill kicking in. Exchange for enhancement effects. All enhancements. Yes. We're gonna talk to the female Taru with no hyphen in her name. She's female. And we want to reinfuse previous Atmos set. Make it so. Yes. Done. I was pretty sure I had another trust set up. It's not there. It's the only one that says trust, so it's gotta be this one. I'm not gonna use that one. Well, it's full moon too. We're wasting time. Let's just use it. Nothing wrong with the Tartar kills what they were doing the job. They were probably doing it in a very timely fashion. I'm almost wanting to switch it up just a little bit just to make it less timely. That's not true. I want 3 more seals to drop and be done with it. We can get started on the legs. Before we start yawning. Is that? No, that's not over. We're going to, let's go ahead and check, see which one dropped for legs. Creed Seal Hands, that's in Ulagarong. Up to 3. The Cerberus Man drops up to... Oh, that's body again, so you can close that. And that one. Actually, we can close these first 3 too, because that's headpieces that we don't need. Sorry. Back to, what's that? Cornflake number 5. Target it. We're gonna warp to number 5. Yes. Anybody see the original NES Mini that Nintendo's making? Collector's edition. Supposed to come preloaded with like 50 or 60 NES games on it. It's like this big. That part of me kind of wants it. Another part of me is going saying, you still have the NES. You should just play the games you got. It's also like 90 bucks, which I guess isn't that expensive for something that plays a bunch of really classic games that you may or may not be able to play on the 3DS. Not the same factory, but yeah. It's cool. So I'm waiting for PlayStation to do we can do that too, and then come up with a mini PlayStation, which would be like this big. And it only plays those UMD discs that they made for the I want to say the PS Vita, but it wasn't Vita, was it? No, what was the one that came before Vita? I own it. I should know this. Oh well. PAP. PSP. That was it. It's like, unfortunately, if they come out with a Final Fantasy game for a console, also a Nintendo or a Pokemon game for a console, I will probably buy that console so that I can play that game. It still bothers me to this day that I never did pick up a Wonder Swan to play the Final Fantasy 1 game again, even though I still had Final Fantasy 1 for the NES. So I wanted to have it for the, you know, Wonder Swan. Never got that. Still bothers me. Also, never got the, what's it called? They had this little miniature memory card for the PlayStation 1. I think it was 1, yeah. Where you could plug it into a save file for Final Fantasy VIII, and then like get like a Chocobo LCD racing game or something. That was like the only way to get particular spells to. It was just elixirs. I don't know. Didn't get it. They came out with it in Japan, and it was like the only game that ever supported the little thing. Not much different how the Final Fantasy XI was the only game that kind of supported the PlayStation 2 hard drive. Wait! Don't go running away. I'm Choo-Choo's trying to tank. And I'm trying to turn around. You know, you're getting like bullied, and it shouldn't have to happen that way. No idea if Trigger ever procced on that. I wonder if we'll never be able to see Final Fantasy XII on the Xbox. Probably. And so it was like PlayStation exclusive. Sidewinder actually came to the side too. Whoa. There's that point in the stream where Densha just goes. And it's only because I'm practically out of coffee. It's cold. It's like all the whiskey floated to the top. Is this thing not dead yet? Oh, because he didn't proc it. Try procking it now. That didn't work. Maybe we'll be able to get enough TP here for proc number 2 before it dies. No. Maybe. Wait for it. No, Shantoto's gonna finish it off, isn't she? dropped a treasure chest at least. Oh, I just remembered the other thing I was supposed to go pick up while I was back at the front of the zone. Keys. Alright, so what do we got here? Robo Akbel! You is out of mana. Goodbye, friend. You're the leakest wink. That's not how it's said. Totally butchered it. We're looking for... What would be ridiculous for this? What we need is a Trust NPC that has Treasure Hunter on it. That's also a native. Taru. Like the Taru from the Great War that was in the Thief Relic. I don't remember his name. He had Mandel with him, though. Kiki. Probably be happy to see Maki Jabuki. Maki's back. Since we're going that route, right? Let us go ahead and drop out the Shantoto and get another Black Mage. Maybe a Kuki Jabuki. And maybe they'll cast Meteor. Probably not, but would be awesome nonetheless. Abilities, job abilities, sneak attack. Speaking of sneak attack, attack! Right behind you. Never saw it coming. Totally saw it coming. Somebody's casting Meteor. Yep, here it comes. Me. Except its mob's gonna die before it finishes getting casted. So we're gonna run over here and stab this thing. And hopefully they'll use the same spell on the boss and not these little guys. They all ran over there. It's like in unison.
You
like
falling asleep.
the pills are kicking in, yes. And it's... didn't have lunch. Because I skipped lunch and went hunting for Pokemons. I haven't had dinner. If I had dinner, I would have passed out. There's all like food in the belly. Blood is leaving the brain to go grab all that nourishment that's in the belly right now. And I would have been like... That's usually what happens after I eat. I haven't eaten all day. I had some oatmeal this morning for breakfast. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Probably wasn't, but yeah. And I almost want to use the Treasure Hunter macro on these guys so that they dropped the teardrop. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Unless I moved it into like a Mog Satchel or something. I'm like, oh, yeah. That's gonna be a problem. Just gonna walk behind you. Stab you a couple dozen times. Stab you some more than a double. Couple dozen. Few dozen. It's just the kitty cat. She's been asleep this whole time. And it looks so comfy. Being asleep, that is. Another thing I remember last night. Those the VR goggles have like a, well, Samsung has like you can browse the internet using the goggles. And I'll say this, the YouTube videos, while the resolution wasn't that great, having little displays a couple inches away from your eyes made it look a lot bigger than what it really was. It was could almost, I mean, the technology's not there yet, at least not with cell phones. But I think we're getting really close to, maybe you don't live close to an IMAX theater, but you still want the IMAX experience. 3-5 years from now, I think these virtual reality goggles will give you the IMAX experience. Just because it's all like, wow. It's so big. It's like, for years our parents have been telling us, don't sit so close to the TV. And now it's all like, it's this close. Sorry, Mom. Knee glasses. Alright, there's Miss Lorelei. Lie. I should really look up the pronunciation. And let's go ahead and hit the... Actually, let's get behind them Choo-Choo because that was that one time it dropped. Twice. It was when we did the, this move. I hope they're intimidated. And stab you in the face. And we'll do a haste samba, followed by a proc number 1. Wow. Never seen the weapon skill do that before. And as soon as we have enough TP for proc number 2, we'll go ahead and do that next. No! Taro's in the back row, got hit by Dialga. Maybe we should have moved him. Almost ready for proc 2. Looks like it had no effect. That's what we were expecting. So the thing staggered them once. Probably as well too with the time of the day it is. What day of the week it is. Almost unclicked my haste. By accident. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, got aggro. Okay, taking Shantoto and Robolock on the party really slows down the amount of time it takes to kill this thing. And I stole hay again. Just getting off with an evisceration. Breed seals. Who would you tend to agree with?
Oh, that if you take Shantoto out, then it's going to take longer to kill.
Yeah. And Kuki Jabuki's almost out of MP. Of course he is. Like, you don't need double heals. I'm going to... Can't what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a Pururu. Release. We're going to summon the Koru Moru in her stead. Because Mr. Black Mage with the red hair needs some refresh. There's a Creed Seal, so this should get us up to 6. We'll need 2 more seals, I think. Double check. Be mad if we already had enough to make it. Yeah, there's 6 seals. Alright, so maybe if we're lucky, the next pool, or the next boss pool, we'll drop both seals and we'll be like, yay, we're done, let's get out of here. Except we won't be. Still need to farm the body. Not the body. The legs! Because it's just as important. Then we gotta make it +2. Don't have to make it +2. Just want to make it +2. Just maybe it'll be cheaper. No effect whatsoever.
Oh, there's gonna be a ton of jokes for this one.
What you got?
Okay, so we're gonna give up on the Cactuar because we can't do enough damage to it.
Right.
It just levels up too much.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go beat a dead horse.
A dead horse.
Yeah. There's gonna be nothing but jokes for this one.
Only if you can't beat it.
I think that'll be the ultimate right there. Well,
We
let's
tried.
go beat the dead horse, but it ended up beating us.
Well, that's trying to like beating a dead horse. I'm like, have you ever been beaten by a dead horse? It's not that fun.
Ow.
And whoever you say that to would do that. Huh? Look. Hey, we got a Shivite. I'll help with a goldsmithing synth this weekend. I'm going to get you a little fairy. There was a player in Blue Dot Game years ago. It was actually the same gentleman that introduced my good friend Meta to the game of Final Fantasy XI. And he had, what you call it? All his characters were named after characters from Red Dwarf. His main being a Taru named Mr. Cat. It was pretty awesome. Mr. Cat had the ability to, that's what I'm looking for, steal the show. It was that good. Never saw a rumor. They also had a whole bunch of characters that were kind of like named after co-stars. They had a Crichton, remember that. And this Galka was named after this android that was supposed to come and replace Crichton, but was like crazy. Because that's what happens to androids for some reason. When I was watching, what's the word I'm looking for? Interstellar last week for the very first time. I was expecting. Sorry, that's probably spoilers. Dang. It's like I want to talk about it, but at the same time, it's like came out in 2014. So those of you that wanted to watch it should have watched it by now. But I was one of those people that just never got around to it until last weekend. And that movie makes you want to go back to school and get a physics degree because it just is that good. And my treasure hunter must be doing poorly. It's an old movie, right? Doesn't feel that old though. Special effects grenade. Talk about it. It's got robots in it. The robots should have stolen the movie, I think. They were like, "Did you like it?" I gave it 5 stars because Amazon asked, "Did you like it?" It's like, "We liked it. Tell us why." And I'm like, it made me want to go back and get a physics degree. I mean, what other movie would do that? 2001. Trying to think what Star Trek movie would have made you want to go and get a physics degree. Look at this. This little red-headed Taru's made all that. Saw that in Gravity the same night. That's just so unfair for Gravity, though. I mean, Gravity was neat. The special effects were awesome. But the script, not so much. But, yeah. I think I'm going to watch Interstellar again this weekend. I'm going to make the missus watch it. She's not the sci-fi the same way I am, but I think this is one that she could get behind. Well, I might have to give her a... Yeah!
You know you've been playing too much Pokemon Go when you start crossing games with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I just think this is so funny. Talked about, yeah, of course, beating a dead horse.
Uh-huh. Did you catch a Ponyta?
No, because somebody said... what did they say? So this area has a lot of mobs. I wonder where they all fit. And so the reply was Pokeballs.
That makes sense, actually. Alright, finally got our Fae Teardrop. And... right there. The OK button. Mrs. wants me to get... what was the name of the channel? I don't remember right now. They're playing the TV series for Ash vs. the Evil Dead. And I also want to say they had to do the TV series for Outlander. Which is funny because it's the missus that wants to watch Ash vs. the Evil Dead, and I'm the one that wants to watch Outlander because, you know, we gotta be different. I'm gonna do a treasure hunter macro, but I kind of want to do it behind Korumoru because it's always great to do a trick attack, sneak attack. behind the Koromoru. And Koromoru's like, no! I don't want a tank! There we go. Got a proc. I mean, I didn't get a proc. I hit a proc macro. That didn't proc. I wonder, how long would it take to get your hair to be that spiky? Can't see it now because there's like all that damage there. Lenos is now hosting. Thank you, Lenos, for that. Happy Friday to you. I've made a lot of friends this way all of a sudden. Proc 2. Feels like that one got interrupted. Yeah, it feels like all our magic effect got turned off. Hate it when that happens. I haven't seen him cast a meteor spell recently. One more Creed Seal. So now we are up to 7.
Are you being greedy?
I'm being very greedy. Yep, 7 Creed Seals. 8 Tantra Seals, so Monk beat us. We can make Monk gloves before, should have brought Dent. Let him out on all the Tantra stuff, but... Finally got our next pop item, but we're still got ads from before. I'm gonna dismiss these guys. I'm gonna summon the old team back. We just don't have as much to say as Shantoto. Because she always said, oh ho 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 ho. There we go. So I think I got a Rifa all macro. Nope, that's not it. Trust. That was the button. You called forth your maximum number. So you don't have a Rifa all macro. Not surprised. Just type REFA, ALL, hit enter. They all disappear. More or less at the same time. Then you can start to summon them back up. So here's the plan for next week. Finish Relic. We still need 1 crafting piece of material. The level 105 woodworking exalted log. I'm gonna trade that along with everything else we got for the 109 is that relic? I meant to say artifact armor. For the artifact pants. Make those all 119. And we're gonna finish up getting all the come to me any moment now. No, it won't. It's already gone. Dang. All the Empyrean stuff that we've been working on tonight. Try and get that all up to 109. I understand getting it to 119 is difficult because you need a particular endgame boss kill. But we'll see if we can low man it. And I'm going to trade the next Bay Teardrop. Totally get instant aggro. There we go. Let's go ahead and hit the treasure on your stuff. It's going to be a little while. So this guy runs out. Actually, it won't be a little while because I forgot. I got Shantoto 2 back in the party now. This little one is going to be without life soon. I think that's how they would have said it in Final Fantasy 14.
No comment.
I'm not... I can't see the future. Sometimes I get, you know... I'll think of something that I haven't thought of in forever and ever and ever, randomly. And then they'll show up in the news because they died, and I feel guilty because it's like, you know, if you hadn't been thinking of that guy, he'd probably still be alive. It's all my fault, right? But, I don't know. I guess everybody does that. What? Okay, we're getting like so many additional ads all of a sudden. Guess I'm okay with that. Give me Creed! Tantra. Really? I mean, Doesn't the game realize that you have Tantra Seals? Don't need any more. Can't it just be like on a rotation? It's like, first we'll give you Monk, then we'll give you Paladin, we'll give you Thief.
Oh, I still totally wish that, but no.
Like, no, because that's not how the slot machines work. And that's how Square Enix drop system works, is a lot like a slot machine. Actually, I think World of Warcraft is probably closer to that. At least in World of Warcraft, they give you a gear that doesn't have stupid stats on it. I don't know if it's necessarily stupid. Wasn't there like gear one time back in the good old days that had just all negative stats on it? And I believe it was one of the things that they suggested players do if they were having trouble with mat, was to buy all this, you know, strength -3, dexterity -3, accuracy -10 gear. Almost like the curse stuff, but less expensive, because nobody ever wanted it. There it is.
Oh, no way.
Did you get the kill?
Wow. No, this unicorn just meteor.
Oh no! I put the controller down and after that I popped them off.
I did not know that this thing could do that.
Like, nobody told me about this. I want my pop bottom back.
Oh, and he's spamming it. Houston, we're going down. I was gonna call out another pet and put it on here, but man, not after that.
It's like, hey guys, I'm just hitting my pet, summon pet button. Don't die just yet. And you'd be like, oops. Hit my instant warp scroll macro. You need me back? Because, I mean, you've gotten gear to drop. It's not like one of those things that... Oh, we just got a red frog. We've been trying to get a red frog.
Wow, man, he is wiping the floor with us now. The dead horse has risen again.
Getting through Rising Jima on a horse with no name. They left us there. Dropped.
Well, this one's called Oryx.
Okay.
Oryx.
That's right. Wasn't that the name of the horse in Neverending Story?
I think that was Artax.
Oh, okay. Definitely an A name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Creed Seals.
Congratulations.
That's number 8. We did it with like 16 minutes left. This calls for a victory sprint. There, I just gotta disengage. Oh, no, never mind. Forgot. Even if you disengage, Shintoto's still gonna have no... We got another Fate teardrop. Doing this. Oryx is a tier 1 Rising G Notorious monster. Draws Herculean Helm. Can't use offensive Geo spells, or it goes mean. Let's see if all these blue ones aggro. Casting Blink can challenge no parties. So maybe if you like, I'll go in with dancers. There we go. Over here. That looks like the Notorious monster, right? Over there. How many of these I can get? Probably gonna regret this. And thank you, Driftwood Gaming. I did not know that. I've been to Rising Jima, just for the cutscenes. That's about it. I should have used food. Ah!
We're hanging in there by a thread, but I seriously doubt that this fight in the next 5 minutes.
You never know. Maybe a GM will come in and rescue everyone. That probably never happened. Alright, we'll get this one. Pissing everybody off. As long as they don't get animation lock, we should be fine. If you're gonna kill a bunch of fairies, might as well kill a bunch of fairies. This would have been an easier way now that I think about it of actually trying to get the Fey Teardrops. Just go aggro everything. Burn them down. Got another Shivite. How fun this would be on Paladin. Did I lose hate again? I don't think Beastmaster would be that fun. It would be like... Can't... There's one, finally. It's like, I'm targeting nothing but Taru and treasure caskets.
I don't know. I mean, I've had fun with Beastmasters before, but... You know, it's so much better when you can have like 3 or 4 Beastmasters.
It's like, what's the only thing better than Bouncing Bertha? 5 Bouncing Berthas? It's like, I see what you did there. So, plans for tomorrow. So, wake up, eat some breakfast, tie my hair back, wake the missus up, prod her with my boot, and go like, woman, we're going outside. And like, what? Because she's not a morning person. Neither am I. I don't know if you knew that or not. Fuck one. I forgot that Duoth had all this health. Anyways, we're gonna drive down to a park. I'm gonna walk around a couple of times, collecting Pokemons, getting Pokeballs out of the park benches. That's the plan. And we're gonna come back, have breakfast, take a shower. Probably not that order. Then might log into the game, get some crafting done. Get part 2 here. A little bit of damage there. Watch some movies. We're having anime night now on Saturdays. Watching an older series called Monster. The missus has seen the entire series before. She says it's excellent. I've seen bits and pieces here and there. I kind of know what's going on or what's supposed to happen, but I haven't watched it in its entirety, to say the least. This dude's never gonna die. It's not a dude. It's a chick.
One shot.
Congrats! Wait.
Not one shot by meteor either.
Oh.
Else.
I thought somehow you got the dead horse killed on the first pull.
Oh, no. Dead horse is ready to beat us down. Really eager to help us understand what being a dead horse really is.
I forgot. After I showed off Cyclonus earlier, I wanted to show off another little toy. This is a Tachikoma. Don't like balancing it on my shoulder because it's like $150. There. Put you back here. It really cute and articulated looking. Somebody aggro me. There we go. I'm gonna kill these guys super fast. What dropped? Wow, all of that, and all we get is a coin of Ardor and a jewel of Ardor. I guess we'll see. I haven't looked up what you need for the tier 2 Empyrean Paladin upgrades yet. I gotta pull aggro when I use my warp ring. That missed. Or a choo-choo. There's an anime that... Yeah! Revolutionary Girl Utena. There's a little mouse person that was referred to as choo-choo.
Oh, we were so close.
You'll get it the next try, right?
I don't think so.
Drop it into another home point. So what is your party lacking?
Probably damage, I would say, but difficult to tell because we're in an alliance. 11. We've got Beastmasters up the wazoo. We've Geomancers. We've got White Mages. Black Mage. That would be the only thing I don't know. We do have Blue Mages.
Okay. And this was the...
Sleepy.
I don't know what they said.
I think that was it.
Onyx Oryx is Tier 1 Resident Demon Notorious Monster. Can't use offensive Geo spells where it goes apeshit. But you can use offensive Black Mage spells, I would think. Wouldn't a Black Mage spell be an offensive spell by its very nature? Probably not. I'm sure, like, Warp. Warp's not offensive. Warp 2 can be, especially cast on the tank. I'm gonna do trade. I'm looking for some gloves. They were all the way back up here. Oh, damn. Excuse me. Here comes that music. We're gonna do trial 4322. So we're gonna say you need 10 seals for the gloves. I'm like, oh, I don't think so. Yes, for sure. Comes star from the heaven. I was hoping that maybe you go into first person view and then turn the camera around a couple times so you could actually see the star falling from the sky. So it comes to connect with you.
Yeah, that would be cool.
They'll probably have that ability when the Final Fantasy XI mobile app comes out. Of course, then again, they might have decided to push back the release for the Final Fantasy XI mobile app till this Pokemon Go stuff dies down. Wouldn't you hate? I mean, wouldn't you really hate to be the app that came out the day after Pokemon Go did?
Yes, because you get no recognition.
It's like, you've had 0 downloads today. Even the people that made the game haven't downloaded it because they're out playing Pokemon Go.
I'm sorry, that's too funny, just thinking about something like that.
The FF mobile app will be a completely new game based on FF11. As long as they have monks in it, I can be happy. And Mithra. Mithra monks, maybe. That would be cool. Why am I trying to trade a Fey Teardrop to... I don't know. Need to wake up here. Stronger cup of coffee. That's what we'll do tomorrow too. We'll make a stronger cup of coffee. Got the gauntlets, and now we're gonna do the seals. There it is. Great Seal hands, and okay. So there's no connecting the app to your PC version of FF11. Not yet. But I still want to play it when it comes out. I mean, it looks neat. Even if you like find some way to like stream. Well, actually no, it probably looks neat because it's on such a small screen. I mean, if you were to like take this and then put it onto a flat screen, it would look really good. It's like every time that I watch my videos that I upload from Twitch to YouTube and watch it on the phone, it's like, wow! That looks nice! And then I blow it up onto the projection screen that I got back over here. Not so much. It's the bigger it gets, the grainier it gets, I suppose. That's why I always told the missus, was like, I want you to take a screenshot from the game and then blow it up real big, like poster size, and hang it up on the wall, and it's like, it's gonna look like a PS2 style graphics. And I'm like, nah. We can smooth that out, right? I think you just need to trade the gauntlets now. There we go. Didn't even bother reading the text this time. So I'm gonna get to those leftovers before the missus does. She's like, I thought you were gonna eat it, or if you wanted it. But yeah. You could filter it, but it would be blurry. Yeah. I think it would be better, like, on something small scale. I mean, if you have like your favorite screenshot, so it's like maybe on the side of a coffee cup. Mouse pad. So you have two options: pixelated or blurry. Efficiency. So it's like all my screenshots are blurry now. Suppose you could also just get like smaller versions, like maybe like a 5:9 style photo, and then that would be something. Because you know, everybody that has kids and family photos, and they have all these really weird picture frames, so that it's a big giant picture frame, but it's got like little spots for smaller photos and stuff. It would look great if you downscaled it on a coffee cup. It would. They can get a whole bunch of these little images, get it to like a little 5:9 or wallet-sized type photos of friends that you had met in FF11 throughout the years, and then print that out, put it in one of those things. I'll do that. I hate that if I put it on the wall too, but I think it'd be neat. Done right. Maybe we'll work on that. No! I need to work on my car. I need to somehow get the exhaust manifold off the engine so I can reach the starter. Replace the starter because the starter died. Only took, good math in my head, 18 years for the starter to finally give up on that one car, so do that after we catch the Pokemons. Maybe before. Nah, I want to overdo it. So that's it for tonight. Next week we're gonna finish Empyrean. We're also gonna finish Relic. I'll do all the crafting on the weekend. At least try to. That's the idea. Maybe get a coffee cup with Mithra on it. Ooh. You have like a Paladin cup and a monk cup. You get cups of all the wipes that you do when your characters are face down in the mud. Taru style. That'd be cool too. It's like, just basically, it's like Taru, flat down, little caption underneath it. It's one of those days. Like, yeah, leave me alone, folks. Travel mugs would be cool too. Alright, anyway, sorry. Getting silly now. Y'all stay safe. Or as Koopa Fried would say, be good. Have fun. Don't get caught. We'll catch you next time. Bye.